Okay, here we are aboard the new Triumph Bonneville Bobber, and I have to say, first few meters it does feel a very strange riding position, but I dare say I'll get used to it. Quite a smooth engine, I have to say. Very grunty low down. No rev counter, so it's there is a digital one I can switch to, I know. I know the seat is adjustable, and I think I could probably do with that moving forward a little bit. So it doesn't feel the most comfortable riding position just at the moment. We're in fourth gear. It pulls quite nicely. So as you would expect from a naked bike like this, there's a lot of wind pressure on my torso. Quite a bit of whistling around my helmet. Excuse me, madam. This is giving me quite a pain in my lower back just at the moment. I definitely need the seat moving forward. I'm not sure how easy that is to do. I might see if I can stop and have a look at that. It's not comfortable at the moment. It's a nice torquey little motor. It's very smooth, feels handles quite nicely. That's a nice little tug there. Cruises very nicely at the legal limit. A fair bit of wind, as I've already said, on my chest, but at 70 it's manageable. So I'm going to take a left here and head off on the 2070. I should be able to go down there and come back round into the other side of Kingsnorth. So the switchgear, all fairly standard stuff, fairly familiar. A little bit of a strange switch for the hazard lights. 2 electronic riding modes on this one, rain and road. We've got it in rain, so we've got it in road now, so that should give us slightly better performance. A little less traction control and a little more positive throttle response, I think. Other switchgear is pretty standard, information button. We've got a cruise control. Rear brake isn't that brilliant, I have to say. Nice little turn if you need it. That's 85 mile an hour and we've got a lot of wind on our chest. We're really having to lean forward into it. You can probably hear the wind noise in the camera. But then, as I say, it's a naked bike, you expect that. And the key down here. There we go. So this is the 2018 Bonneville Bobber. Kindly on loan from Laguna Triumph in Ashford. Looks like it could do with a wash. Just get my phone out, take a couple of stills of that. And let's go. So in terms of sort of riding position, you know, ride, suspension, I think it's quite subjective and it means different things to different people. And I really wouldn't want anybody to take my word for my thoughts on it. My thoughts are my thoughts and they pertain to me with regards to that sort of thing. And I would say to anybody, just ride it yourself and form your own opinions. Bike reviews on YouTube are great, very informative, but you know, in terms of a lot of the information, it's quite subjective and you really must formulate your opinions yourself by riding the machines. We all have different tastes, we all different build, weight, size, leg length, arm length. You really need to try the things for yourself. Now, I don't dislike this bobber to ride. I don't dislike it at all. I'm not over keen on the looks of it, I don't think. certainly got a lovely engine. mph in 6, 2,500 RPM. Engine not at all strained. We give it a bit of throttle, it responds, not brilliantly, but it responds. We drop it a cog. Yeah, well, it's okay. Needs a few more RPM to be before it really takes off. You want about 3,000 RPM. Nice mirrors, I have to say. These are the bar ends. Just see the tiniest little bit of my elbow, but I've got a good view behind. Got adjustable brake and clutch levers, adjustable reach. Bar position is comfortable, it's fairly wide, but it feels right. So I just need to plant my body a little bit further forward. It takes a little bit of strain off my lower back, gives me a more upright position. And of course these bobbers are all Triumphs, are very customisable. There's a lot of OEM equipment from Triumph and a fair bit of aftermarket equipment as well available, so that you can personalise them. I'm not impressed with the back brake. Now I think the pedal is a little hard to reach. Now I've come to Ashford today to test ride this on my Kawasaki Z1000SX in full leathers. So I'll probably look alright riding a cruiser type machine like this in full leathers. But hey ho. Nothing new there. So I'm starting to think now about would I buy one of these? Would I buy one of these? I have to say probably not. I think I would probably go for the T120 rather than the bobber style. But of course after my test rides at the MCN Festival at Peterborough, I was very, very impressed with the Street Triple R. Totally different type of bike, I know. But that's what I'm looking for in a second bike, something different. Something different to my Tiger 800. In all seriousness, I don't think this is it. There's not a lot wrong with it. Very nice bike, Triumph have done a great job. I just don't think it's for me, particularly the styling. It's a nice piece of engineering, very well engineered, it's got a lovely engine. And I think styling wise, as I've said, the T120 would be the bike for me. So I'm really starting to feel pain in my lower back because of the angle that I'm leaning forward. It's not a steep angle, but It's just the wrong angle. And of course these machines have a very, very small fuel tank. I think they've got a range of something like 80 or 90 miles. Again, down to the styling for the size of tank, but in practical terms, not good. So we're heading in the back way to Kingsnorth now, hopefully. Don't really know the road, but this should bring us back into Kingsnorth. Suspension is possibly a little firm, but it's not uncomfortable. And obviously I think that aids the handling, which is very good. Tips in very easily, holds the line very well. Yeah, it's firm. I'm not sure, there's probably some adjustability there, but I'm not sure. Tiniest little bit of vibration through the bars and the seat, but it's really nothing, no more than you get on most bikes. It's not at all intrusive. I don't think that would spoil ride comfort. The seat actually feels comfortable, it's just in the wrong position for me. I think if I got it in the right position, it could be quite a comfortable ride. It feels soft, but soft under my butt, but not soft to the touch. You know what I mean? Support's in just the right place, I think. So here we are. Is this Kingsnorth we're back into now? Yes, it is. So we're only just up the road to the Triumph showroom now. I'm not quite sure how long I've been out, but not that long I don't think, but long enough to form a first impression, enough of an impression I think. The Bobber really probably isn't the bike for me, and the majority of that I think will be in terms of its styling. Fun to ride as a one-off like this, but I don't honestly think I'd want to own one. It's a nicely engineered, well put together machine, but I think styling wise it's down to taste, and it's not really my taste.